You probably haven't encountered this yet, but on the right wing, there's a growing chorus that identifies workforce participation and the dropping out of the workforce as the great silent scourge of the socialist era of President Barack Hussein Obama. To these folks, basically what Obama's America looks like is that under the cover of existing programs, people have been moving from the workforce into the social safety net in the form of Social Security insurance and Social Security disability insurance.
Just over the last 3 months, there have been more people going on disability than actually finding jobs in this country?
Yeah, I don't think this is what American voters had in mind when they voted for change in 2008.
The administration has made dependency a watchword of its administration, and therefore they have reduced the standards for people who...
So it's easier to get disability? Is it really?
It is much easier.
A lot of men, 25, 26 years old, sitting on a porch all day long because every two weeks they get a crazy check, and they're on disability.
In the Baltimore Sun on Wednesday, Jonah Goldberg wrote, as the nature of the economy changes, disability programs are sometimes taking the place of welfare for those who feel locked out of the workforce. In the last few weeks, a remarkable thing happened. So this right-wing meme, which is all the rage and the reason the Drudge Report went with its headline, jumped the species barrier into the mainstream media. The very highly respected NPR's Planet Money even did a long piece about people dropping out of the workforce and into disability. Quoting from the Planet Money piece, and this will ring a bell, disability has also become a de facto welfare program for people without a lot of education or job skills, but it wasn't supposed to serve this purpose. It's not a retraining program designed to get people back onto their feet. That piece has sparked a huge controversy as we enter budget season and Washington contemplates so-called entitlement reform. The stakes are very high, so much so, in fact, that 8 former commissioners of the Social Security Administration wrote a detailed open letter to NPR to express their concerns with the report, stating, quote, as former commissioners of the agency, we could not sit on the sidelines and witness this one perspective on the disability programs threaten to pull the rug out from under millions of people with severe disabilities. Drastic changes to these programs will lead to drastic consequences for some of America's most vulnerable people. And drastic changes to Social Security disability program is exactly what the Drudge Report readers want. Joining me tonight from Newton, Massachusetts is Michael Astrew, former Social Security Commissioner under Presidents Bush and Obama. And at the table, Rebecca Vallis, attorney and disability advocate with Community Legal Services in Philadelphia, and Ovik Roy, senior fellow at Manhattan Institute for Policy Research. I should say we invited reporter Hannah Jeffrey-Walt and producer Alex Bloomberg from NPR's Planet Money to join us tonight. They were unavailable, but have expressed interest in coming on in the future. All right, Michael, I guess I'll begin with you. Why did you decide to write this letter?
Well, we decided to write this letter because the factual premise of the NPR article is just not true. They use loaded terms like skyrocketing, basically told the American people that there's some unexpected, sudden change in disability policy. And it's not true. You read the trustees' reports for the last 20 years, we've been saying since 1994 that there's going to be a solvency issue in the Disability Trust Fund in 2016, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So it's a little bit like saying daylight is skyrocketing in April. It's not skyrocketing. It's changing because of things that we understand, and the same thing is true in disability.
Well,